Hey there, everybody. It's Jessica from Jessica Smith TV, and today I'm going to take you through what I'm calling a total body strong workout. So we're going to work your entire body. The equipment that you want to grab, you can either use dumbbells. I'm working with a heavy and a lighter pair, and or a resistance band. I have a flat band. It's about 6 feet in length, medium level of resistance. If you have both and you want to work with both, great. I'll be showing you how to do that as we go. But as always, we got to warm up first. So just make sure you're walking strong and tall. Check in with yourself today. Just take a moment out. It might be a busy day. Maybe you're trying to get a lot of stuff done. We get that frenetic energy. We kind of bring it to our workouts. Let's take a moment. Even though we're moving at a faster pace, we're going to be working hard today. I want you to get connected. I want you to breathe, kind of calm that energy down. You don't have to be all zen and yoga to have a calm presence, right? So think calm and strong as we go through this workout today. Let's take out those feet a little bit wider and just start with a little hamstring curl, squeezing the heel in towards the body. So really focus on that contraction through the backs of the thighs into those hamstrings. Good, and speaking of breathing, let's take a nice deep breath in as we continue that hamstring curl. Just stretch your arms up overhead with big energy and then press down. One more time, deep inhale. Feeling good to be here together today. Exhale, press it out. Now just take this into a side-to-side toe tap. So beginning to work through the ankles. Good, let's take an alternating overhead reach with that tap. Stretching through that side body. Again, just letting that energy gradually build as we go. Nice. That's it. Now from here, we're just gonna take our hands to our hips, taking a little rotation through the pelvis, but making sure our back, hip, and heel go with that twist. So nice little loose feeling and energy through that lower body. Picking up that back heel, checking in with that posture again. Nice. That's it. Now just hold it center right here, taking a little alternating toe tap. Make sure both toes are facing forward again. You might have to make some adjustments. So the hips are slightly back so that we can easily pick up those toes. You got it. Nice, just steady your feet. We're gonna sit back into a small little squat sit. Feet can stay wide if that feels comfortable. If you want, bring them in closer. Sit back for 2, stand strong. So really want you to send your hips back behind you as if you're sitting back into a chair. Good, now we're gonna start to open up through that upper back as we stand. Just take a little pull through that upper back. So we're gonna reach those arms forward. Little hip hinge on that squat, sit back. Good, showing it from the side here, so we sit back, stand tall, and open it up. Nice. Sit back. And your neck is just kind of in line with your spine here. Let your head move naturally with it. Sit back for 2, up for 2. You got it. Let's walk it back out. Taking a little split stance. So we're gonna take our right foot forward, just take a little toe tap forward and back to get into it. And we're gonna take a hip hinge again. So bring your hands to your hips, sitting back into the pelvis. I'm just showing it to you from the side, little pulses. So send that hip, that tailbone back so that your hips are back behind you. Doesn't have to be low, but I want you to start firing up through the glutes and through the top of that thigh. Just a little pulse for 4, 3, 2. Now let's stay here and work on the shoulders and the upper back. So we're gonna sweep the arms back, circle. So back and down, circle up by your ears. 2 more, nice big range of motion. Last time, good. Now holding it here, just taking a little alternating bow and arrow, pull and twist. Now you could keep your eyes forward if it's making you dizzy to take your eyes with it, or try a little rotation and allow your eyes to follow that twist. Still holding that hip hinge. Good. 2 more. Last time. Bring it on up, just walk it out. Let's start that toe tap with the left foot forward. Again, I'm just angling so you can see the movement better. You can stay straight on. Hands at the hips, steady your feet. pulse, sit back into it. So really drive down through that front heel. Start to really engage through those glutes here. Nice neutral spine, tailbone is sitting back behind you. Pulse and push. So not a full range of motion. Stay out of the knees, really get into the muscles of that front leg. Holding it down, sweep those arms back, big circles. Front to back. Waking up through the shoulders. One more. Good, holding it down, taking that bow and arrow pull. Remember, you can take your eyes with it or keep looking straight ahead. Just really rotating through that upper back. And really give this some resistance and energy. So even though there's no added resistance to the moves, put your focus into the muscle. Feel the movement. Concentrate on that pull back through that upper back, that rotation, that activation of those core muscles. One more. Nicely done. Okay, so if you're feeling ready, let's pick up our resistance. If you're using dumbbells, you're gonna grab one of your heavies. If you're using your band, you'll grab your band. If you're using both, grab them both. So we're gonna start off with our right foot in the middle of the band if you're using it. Taking either end up in each hand. If you're using your dumbbell, you're holding it lengthwise across your chest. Sitting back into the hips, coming down for 2, up for 2. I'm gonna count this together. 2 and up. So really want you to sit back, real light on that back foot. Pushing up. Down 4, up. Good. So I'm not going real big with this. I want you to focus on that hip hinge. 6, stand strong and squeeze. 7, focus on that front glute. 9, good. 10. Now taking it down, we're gonna take a little pulse for 10. So come only halfway up. 9, 8, 7, 6, pressing down through that front heel. Come on, 5, you got this. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, then we got 10 more, full range. 10, sit back. So we should be really starting to feel the front glute on that standing leg. 8, down, good. 7, really squeeze. 6, sit back into it. 5, good. 4, you got this, come on, use those hips. 3, up, 2 more, down and up. 1 last time here. Nicely done. Now before we go get that other side, let's keep the band where it is. Grab it in both hands. We're gonna take the dumbbell in the same hand as the band. Again, if you're working with both, it's a little tricky, but you can do it. We're gonna hinge forward and work the back. So holding on, adjust your band for more or less tension. You're gonna pull up and down. Pull back with your back, hip hinges forward. Still feeling that front leg from those lunges. Up and down. 5, good, really squeeze to that side. 6, so what's nice is this single-sided work. It only helps us even things out, but we're gonna activate our core muscles even more here. Good, keeping the spine nice and stable. 9, 1 more up and back like that. Now taking a smaller range of motion, pulse it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Good, let's go ahead and set that up on the other side. First, I want you to take a little break from your back, stand up tall, open those shoulders as we switch sides. So we're gonna go back to the lunge, band underneath the arch of your foot, holding either end in each hand, either the dumbbell or the band, sitting back into those hips for 10. And really drive down and stand up strong. So even if you don't have a band, imagine that you do. Feel that extra resistance as you're standing up nice and strong. 6, drive down through that heel as you stand up strong. Make sure those hips are moving back and forth. 4 more like this. Good, 3, light on that back foot. 2 more. Down. Press. 1 more here. Now, pulsing, taking it about halfway up. Here we go. It's 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't round forward. 6, 5. Sit back into your hips. 3, 2. 1 more set. All the way down and up. Here we go. Up. Sit back, light on that back foot. Really concentrate on that standing leg. 8. Down. 7. Good. 6. You can do this. 5. This is 4. Really strong. Good. 3. 2 more. 1 more time here. Nice. Moving on to the back. So grabbing that weight. Whoops, both ends of the band. Hey, sometimes things happen with our equipment. Hip hinge forward, pulling it back. 1, nice and strong. 2, good. Focus on the back. 3, doing that pull. 4, abs are strong, shoulders and hips are square. Good. 5 more here. Pull. Start by pulling that shoulder blade back and towards your spine. Good. Retracting that shoulder. Nice. 2 more. 1 more here. Now we're gonna take it up. Small range of motion. Focus on that pull. 10, 9, 8, 7. Use that back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Come on up. Set everything down for a moment and let's take a extension for the spine. Hands at the hips. Extend through that back. Nice. So we're gonna keep resting the back a little more. Focus more on the front of the shoulders. So 1 light dumbbell, and if you're using it, the band will come with you again. We're gonna put the band underneath our back foot this time and just take a little split stance here. Same grip, lightweight and or dumbbell or resistance band or both. Might have to adjust this once we get going. So the arm is gonna extend slightly back behind the body, palm faces in, lift forward. I gotta adjust this a lot. Lift it forward, up and down, up and down. So you might need to, like I am, take 1 side of the band instead of 2. This is really gonna depend on how strong your band is. Just kind of play with it. Sometimes it takes us a couple reps to get into a move. So don't be shy about adding some repetitions in here if you need more and or if you need less. Abs are in tight again. Let's keep focusing on that core. Brace in as you raise up end of that dumbbell or thumb facing up towards the sky. Up. Nice. Now can we hold it? Slight little raise. 10, 9, 8. If this bothers your shoulder, don't do it. You need to adjust based on your body's needs. 4, 3, control it. 2, 1, now slowly lower. Woo! Did I mention we're only doing 1 set of each one of these? So we're gonna switch it out. I'm gonna start with both ends and then probably drop down. Switch out your feet, switch out your grip, abs in nice and tight. Again, slow and controlled, front raise, and down. Still gotta go to 1, up. Nice, so again, if you're not using the band, give it that same amount of controlled energy, because with the band, we can bounce back down, right? If we just release everything. So I want you to resist really strongly, especially on the way down. Control that range of motion. Abs in nice and tight here. We're gonna work your core at all points. You don't have to do crunches to work those abdominals. Good. Slow and controlled here. Again, deep breaths, calm and strong. The theme of the day. You got this. Up, relax your neck. Again, paying attention to how your shoulder feels with this. If it's not working for you, get rid of the weight. Use just your body weight, totally fine. Make it work for you. Hold it up. Small range of motion. 10, 9, 8. Oh, I'm really feeling this side. 6, 5, 4. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Whew, we did it. Okay, let's keep working the back of the shoulder now. So same idea, band and or dumbbell. We're gonna hinge forward, palm facing in. I've got my thumb kind of slightly rotated up because that just feels better on my shoulder. See how it feels to you. We're gonna hinge forward from the hips, lift that arm out to the side, come back down. So focusing on behind the shoulder and those rear delts, nice controlled pace, up and down. So again, if you need less, give yourself more length on your band. If your weight is too heavy, get a lighter one. If you need to, go with just your body weight. Relax your neck as best you can. Just let your eyes look at the floor. I'll tell you when we're done. We're going up and down, nice and controlled. See if we do one more full range of motion here. Holding it up at the top if you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Slowly resist. Nice. Switching it out, other side, so changing out their feet. I love these fat bands, but they definitely get a little squished once they get hot and sweaty. So we go up for 2. And if you need more support, guys, didn't mention this, but you can put your hand on top of your thigh, help you stabilize and support your back a little bit. Just kind of see what feels best to you. I gotta adjust my band a little bit. And again, if you have the fortune to work with both, you might on this one just wanna go with the band. Maybe the weight gets too heavy, too challenging or too stressful on the shoulder. Use that band, use just your body weight. It's one of the things I like about having both available is it gives you even more options to see what's working for you. All right, I got on my spiel, I lost my rep count. Up. I think we have 2 more of these. And lift, down, up, nice and slow and controlled, no cheating here. Good, taking it up, little lift, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Now slowly resist. You did it. Okay, so we're gonna come on down to the floor. Heavy weights and light weights close by if you're using them. Again, if you're using the band, take a minute to just take it across your upper back. We're gonna hold it on either end. And if you want, also grab onto those heavy dumbbells. Remember, transition is as important as the exercises. So make sure that as you lie back onto your back, your weights are supported in front of your chest, your abs are tight, control it back. Take those arms right above your chest, thumbs slightly higher than the pinkies if that feels good to your shoulders. Right above that chest, we're gonna come down, press up. Now I want you to think about really driving the shoulder blades down against your band or the mat. Press up strong, down. Focus on squeezing through that chest. Since we're only doing one set of everything, we gotta really maximize our time within each movement. And just by focusing on the work we're doing, we can get even more out of it without having to add more sets or reps. Good. Just breathing deep and free. Again, staying calm and strong. Good. Down, now we're gonna stay at the top half of that press for 10, 9, 8, 7, slight bend and press. 4, squeeze through that chest, 3, 2, 1. Now if you do have dumbbells, I want you to go ahead and just set them on the floor for this next move. If you have the band, you could keep it if you wanted to. Otherwise, arms could just be extended up over your chest. Make sure that band is still right across your shoulders, hasn't rolled down. So we're gonna work through the abdominal wall and those obliques. We're gonna reach up and across, leading with your shoulders. So really want you to think about lifting the shoulder blade completely off your mat and then come back down. Exhaling, inhaling. So the reason we wanna think about that exhale as we lift up and across is it's gonna help us just dive a little deeper into that abdominal contraction. Think up and across. So I'm reaching slightly past the front of my shoulder at the top of that lift. Just alternating sides. Again, that band is optional if you want it. Otherwise, you could just keep your arms reaching. If your head or neck needs more support, hands could be light behind your head, although that's gonna offer a different level of challenge. So just see how it feels. Now let's just stay to one side and take a little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, hips are steady, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down. Let's take it to the other side. Up and lift, little press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Come on down. So we're gonna come up from here. Just go ahead and rock yourself up to seated. And we're gonna transition. You can move those heavy weights to the arms. So if you want, you can take this standing. I'm gonna stay on the floor. Just place that band underneath my knees. If you have an issue being on your knees, just go ahead and stand this up and place the band under your feet instead. If you want more padding for your knees, fold your mat over. Do what you need to make yourself comfortable here. We're gonna focus on the biceps, palm facing in. So we have a lift and lower. So I'm not gonna go all the way down. I wanna keep some tension in that band, tension in the biceps. Abs in nice and tight. Again, great opportunity to keep working that core. Keep your hips underneath your shoulders. Focused contraction, strong. Good, focus. Center. And lift. Resist coming down. So again, if you don't have that band, still give it that resistance, that energy on the way down. You got it. Pulsing at the top. Stay at the top half for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now slowly resist to come down. Great job. Set one of those dumbbells to the side. Again, if you're using the band, we're gonna take it in our opposite hand, coming to an all fours position. Again, if you need to stand it up, you could just take this here as well. Options, options. So elbow in, we're gonna take a nice controlled kickback, squeezing through the back of that arm, out for 2, and in for 2. So you could adjust this bottom hand, you could come up in your knuckles, you could come flat. Really squeeze through the back of that arm. Press and in. Press and in. Focus on the contraction through the back side of that arm. Get into those triceps. Abs are tight, hips are stable, square to the floor. Now we're gonna take this one back, staying at the top range of the movement. Slight bend and extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, feel that love, 5, good, come on, you got this, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze it, slowly resist to bend. Woo. Other side. Switch out that dumbbell if you're using it. My band is melting by the minute. Okay, take it down again, adjust that bottom arm, adjust your body position, make sure you're where you need to be, extend it back, and in. Press. So making sure that elbow isn't swinging back and forth, kind of locking into place and then extending back from there. Slow and controlled. Think about leading with your pinky up towards the sky. So you're keeping your wrist in a more optimal position, avoiding excess strain on the elbow. Press back. And do you have one of those days where you just can't talk properly? I think I'm having one of those today. Squeeze back. Thanks for bearing with me. 2 more. Full range of motion. Do what you need to do to get there. Remember, body weight is always an option. Taking it all the way back. Slight bend and extend. 10, press. 9, 8, oh yeah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Okay, set that weight down. Set that band to the side. Take a moment just to stand yourself up safely and carefully. Hands on top of the thighs, just round your chin to your chest. Arch. Round it up again. Taking some nice deep breaths here. Roll it all the way up to standing. Hands behind your back. Just take a deep breath in, open across your chest. And bring it across, good. All right, so that was our shorter circuit for your entire body today. Hopefully you're feeling those muscles awake, strong, good. That's it, just circle out your wrists, circle out your shoulders. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Keep that calm and strong energy flowing through you throughout, and I can't wait to get training with you again soon. Keep up the great work you're doing, taking care of your body and your health. I'll hope to see you for another workout soon. Take care, everybody.